John Calvin on Psalm 109, verses 1 through 20. Hold not thy peace, O God of my praise, for the mouth of the wicked and the mouth of the deceitful are opened against me. They have spoken against me with a lying tongue. They compassed me about also with words of hatred, and fought against me without a cause. For my love they are my adversaries, but I give myself unto prayer. And they have rewarded me evil for good, and hatred for my love. Set thou a wicked man over him, and let Satan stand at his right hand. When he shall be judged, let him be condemned, and let his prayer become sin. Let his days be few, and let another take his office. Let his children be fatherless, and his wife a widow. Let his children be continually vagabonds and beg. Let them seek their bread also out of their desolate places. Let the extortioner catch all he hath, and let the stranger spoil his labor. Let there be none to extend mercy unto him, neither let there be any to favor his fatherless children. Let his posterity be cut off, and in the generation following let their name be blotted out. Let the iniquity of his fathers be remembered with the Lord, and let not the sin of his mother be blotted out. Let them be before the Lord continually, that he may cut off the memory of them from the earth, because that he remembered not to show mercy, but persecuted the poor and needy man, that he might even slay the broken in heart. As he loved cursing, so let it come unto him. As he delighted not in blessing, so let it be far from him. As he clothed himself with cursing, like as with his garment, so let it come into his bowels like water, and like oil into his bones. Let it be unto him as the garment which covereth him, and for a girdle wherewith he is girded continually. Let this be the reward of mine adversaries from the Lord, and of them that speak evil against my soul. May the iniquity of his fathers be remembered before the Lord. May the sin of his mother never be blotted out. As the destruction which the prophet denounces against the houses and families of the wicked is so extensive that God punishes them in the person of their posterity, so he desires that God may remember the iniquities of their fathers and mothers, in order that their condemnation may be complete. And this is a principle in perfect accordance with the commonly received doctrine of Scripture. God, out of regard to his covenant, which is enforced to 1,000 generations, extends and continues his mercy towards posterity, but he also punishes iniquity unto the 3rd and 4th generation. In doing this, he does not involve the guiltless with the wicked indiscriminately, but by withholding from the reprobate the grace and illumination of his Spirit, he prepares the vessels of wrath for destruction even before they are born. Romans 9, verse 21. To the common sense of mankind, the thought of such severity is horrifying. But then we must recollect that if we attempt to measure the secret and inscrutable judgments of God by our finite minds, we do him wrong. Struck with horror at the severity of this threatening, let us improve it as the means of filling us with reverence and godly fear. In reference to the language of Ezekiel, in Ezekiel 18, verse 20, quote, "The son shall not bear the iniquity of the father, but the soul that sins, it shall die," unquote. We know that in these words, he disproves the groundless complaints of the people who, boasting that they were guiltless, imagined that they were punished wrongfully. When, however, God continues his vengeance from the father to the children, he leaves them no room for palliation or complaint, because they are all equally guilty. Vengeance commences when God, in withdrawing his Spirit, both from the children and the fathers, delivers them over to Satan. It is the design of David that the vengeance of God may be so manifest that the whole world may acquiesce in his equity as a judge.